I would like to go on record as saying all legitimate methods of teaching and training bring a horse to a point of feeling safe and secure in our world. We do convince the horse that it is in his best interest to give the responses we are looking for, and that deliberate resistance is both pointless and unnecessary. Making the right thing easy and the wrong thing difficult is the concept. This version of cause and effect is powered by sequence, intensity, and timing. Horses, like us, learn by association, and they need our help or permission to assimilate our input at a pace they can handle. A wonderful illustration of this issue is found by Googling Lucille Ball sorting candy. It is a perfect picture of a bewildered horse handled by a confused person. Okay, sequence is best illustrated by this: the way your horse eats hay. He takes a bite, then chews until it's ready to be swallowed. Then he swallows, it goes into the GI tract, is broken down, and becomes a part of him. If we want our input to become part of our horse, we need to provide a sequence of action that is easy for him to grasp. Maybe we could say easy for him to swallow. Sequence means everything in a horse catching on quickly or slowly. Intensity, on the other hand, I guess I would illustrate it by it's not wise to hunt grizzly bears with a slingshot, nor is it necessary to hunt squirrels with a machine gun. If a fly lands on the forehead of your friend, you're probably not going to use a 2x4 to kill the fly. The point, of course, is we only do what is necessary, never more or less. Now, admittedly, it takes time for us to learn those things, but we must learn them. And if we are aware of our need to learn them, we will learn them quicker. Timing, I think, could be well illustrated by touching a hot stove. You pull your hand away immediately because the pain hits you immediately. If our nervous system was slow and it took 10 minutes for the pain to hit, it would take several times before you would figure out it was the stove that was causing the pain. Now, interestingly enough, touching a hot stove and getting burnt by the stove doesn't put a fear of hot stoves in us because we know the stove didn't come after us. It was us. We are the ones that touched the stove. In the same way, our timing helps our horse figure out things quicker with less stress as far as he's concerned. There are four absolutes that I personally use with any horse I am going to train or shoe. I notify them right up front that I am in charge. I also notify them that I am their safe place. And I make that very clear to them. Then I assure them that I am there to help them sort that all out. I also make it very clear to them if they decide to ignore me or defy me, they will discover quickly they are their own worst enemy. In all of this, anger, frustration, and impatience will completely nullify what we are doing with our horse. and possibly even destroy what progress we have made, because it will send him directly into a survival mode. Horses can be held accountable only if they know what we want and still resist or refuse. If they are bewildered, confused, or just don't know, they are not at fault and they need to be taught. If we handle our horses this way, they will find a place of wonderful security and safety in our presence and in our use. Thank you. We'll talk again.